Hello everybody and welcome back to Fate Extra. I'm Kirukan and thank you for joining me. I keep leaving the cursor on the screen and there's the cough. Sorry about that. Yesterday's plan succeeded and the form of Julius's servant was finally revealed. He obfuscates his presence, going seemingly invisible by melting into his environment. Now that I know he does it, but I don't know if I can win. I ruined that sentence. Today's the last day of the prep period. Tomorrow, I'll settle the score with Julius. I should do everything I can so that I have no regrets. I'm also worried about Reen. I have to thank her for yesterday. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about all that coughing. Ah, man!
Ara.
Oh, Hakuno, I almost forgot to congratulate you on yesterday. Nice work! It was all thanks to Reen. After hearing her pained voice yesterday, I'm worried about her. Well, we did go at it for a second, but don't worry about it. I've had worse injuries. Injury? I knew I shouldn't have let her put herself in harm's way. I said don't worry about it. I knew enough about Julius to avoid the worst of his tricks. Even being focused on evading him as I was, I knew I could survive at least one hit. But enough about me. Did you get a good look at his servant or figure out who he is? Julius's servant. I didn't uncover his identity, but I was able to break through his ability to hide his presence by disrupting his chi. Impressive. He must be a kung fu master whose skills at concealment allow him to become one with nature. Julius's servant is probably a legendary soul with a martial arts pedigree. A kung fu master. That would explain his fighting style. If his mastery of kung fu is that advanced, it should make it easier to discern his identity. Today's your last full day to prepare, so get to it. You'll be facing Julius after all. With that, Reen turns and walks away. Today is my last full day to prepare. I'd better make the most of it. Train in the arena, and then head to the chapel. There's still so much I still need to do. Don't you have to do those in the other order? Though I'm gonna save the chapel for tomorrow. Man, that cough just does not want to go away. This is the wrong floor. Okay, why is it doing that? Actually, I think I might know what's causing that. Give me just a second. Huh! I may have been wrong. Hopefully that didn't fiddle with the recording, eh? I went to the... Oh, hi, Reen! How did you get down here? First things first, we've got to talk to Archer. Oh, maybe not. I think that's later in the day.
入手アイテム上級突破か。戦いに役立つとはいえ、よくもまあここまで変質的に集めたものだ。どうやら認めざるを得ないようだな。おめでとう。そしてざまあ見るがいい。これで君も名実ともにコレクターの仲間入りだ。今後もその収集癖を極めるがいい。ムーンセルから記念品が届いている。私が認定された時は称号がつくだけだったのだが、時代は変わるものだな。
That wasn't the conversation I was expecting. But looking at the thingamabobber, I think it says that I trigger that conversation at the end of the episode. Any other words of wisdom?
見ての通り。
Nope, same thing. I mean, as the last few days. Okie dokie then. How should I say this? You may have become a powerful master, but you're still vulnerable. What is it you're lacking? Is it insufficient preparation, or is it a paucity of information? What is it with her? Every time I see her, she immediately starts lambasting me without any warning whatsoever. If I weren't so numb to my situation, I'd probably just go back to my room and sob in humiliation. Numb? Try blissfully ignorant. It'd be more accurate. Anyway, Hakuno, I have time on my hands, so if you want to ask something, do it now. Of course, I'll only answer questions that pertain to being a master. I normally can't be bothered with things like this, but I'm feeling generous, so ask away. Although I'm a little wary of her offer to help, the opportunity is too good to pass up. That and she's actually being nice. For her, anyway. So let me see. Your thoughts on the Grail War? I want to know how she feels about the nature of the Holy Grail War. Not about the system per se, but the fact that you have to kill to live. Huh? I'm honestly surprised you're still hung up on that. I can tell you're still in shock that people are dying in this Holy Grail War. I wonder if it could be that your entire view of the Holy Grail War is completely wrong. While I agree the conditions are severe, I cannot say they are unreasonable. Everything has its limits. The land, resources, reputation, even time itself is finite. Everyone has different goals, and the resources to fulfill them are limited, which leads to conflict. To have your wish granted, another wish must be denied. That's the way of the world. The rules found here in the Seraph are simple compared to those in the those that govern the real world. I mean, in the real world, innocent bystanders are frequently victims of the fighting around them. Compared to that, the terms of the Holy Grail War are quite fair. I'd go so far as to say moral. The motivations and consequences are made clear, and there are no innocents here. Our backgrounds are probably totally different, so my reasoning might not make sense to you. And don't forget that conflict between individuals is not necessarily a bad thing. Understand your foe to win, anticipate your opponent to win, respect your opponent to win. These three things are what I consider to be the essence of the Grail War. How this reality came to be the Holy Grail War, I honestly couldn't tell you. I personally think that the system was created for the purpose of better understanding mankind. So is there anything else you'd like to ask? I want to ask about the fate of the world. Because I have no memories of the past or what it's like on Earth, everything is a mystery to me. Seems that, even after being told, nothing has really registered with you. It's obvious that you still have no idea what state the real world is in. Sorry about that, I've got something absolutely stuck in my throat. Hopefully I remember to cut this out. If not, I apologize ahead of time. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let me try to explain it again from a different angle. The world is doomed to wither and die. It's not going to happen right away, of course. There's no easily identifiable danger to prevent. There was a global catastrophe 30 years ago, but it actually helped stabilize the population. However, with all the massive loss of life, all progress came to a crashing halt. Now there is no war, no famine, no poverty. But there is no advancement, only stasis. New discoveries, scientific breakthroughs, even space travel have all come to a standstill. Mankind has yet to even explore the moon. History itself has somehow been corrupted. Since the near extinction of mankind, human society has stagnated like water in a marsh. The Harway family wants to keep the status quo, as it is easier to maintain than change. That may work in the short term, but resource scarcity and environmental decay isn't far off. Like walking down an incline, it's only really noticeable if you look ahead instead of at your feet. And if the incline was endless, and there was no hope at the end, would you keep going? I don't hold to that fatalistic view. That's why I'm here, to fight against a hopeless future. To defeat the short-sighted plutocrats who'd allow the world to rot away, namely the Harways. Oh, I'm not saying that I should win because of my desire to save the world. The value of a person's wish isn't determined by its grandeur or its intent. Everyone has their own reasons for entering. I just thought I'd share mine with you. So is there anything else you'd like to ask? Nope, I'm good, thanks. I don't really have anything particular to ask. Sorry if you think I was wasting your time. Is that so? Well, if you say so. I'm surprised at your diligence, to be honest. If I ask anything stupid, I'd just get ripped apart. Silence is sometimes the best choice. Oh, you were busy? Sorry for holding you up. I take it you were going to the arena? Be careful. As she watches me go, she raises her hand and waves at me. That was totally unexpected. Could today be the one day of the year when Reen is actually in a good mood? Ugh, I ruined all that conversation. So this is the legendary delicacy known as the Mighty Lobster. I will be sure to savor it. To commemorate this moment, allow me to give you my prized tea service. Yay! Okay, let me check. I'm pretty sure that's... yeah, that seems to be it. To the arena! As soon as I'm done choking on my words. So there's no more events in this episode until the last part, so I'll do a fight on screen, then I'll cut to, or I'll cut so I can do some grinding off screen. Hey, buddy! I hope I remember to cut out that bit where I was blowing my nose. You guys don't want to hear that. Hell, I didn't want to hear it. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna cut here and come back at the end of the episode. Okay, I think we're back. And I screwed up and leveled up off screen, so we'll do another fight on screen, just, you know, cuz. If I were smart, I'd keep grinding, but I'm not very smart. So that thing's dead. Yay. Almost to the exit. I was actually trying to dodge that, but for some reason my idea of dodging was run right into it. I can probably sit forward again. I don't know why I was sitting back like that. I probably sounded distant. Well, maybe you guys would prefer that. Yay, I win. Are you guys as tired of that cough as I am? I hope so. I wish it would go away.
Ah, 賛成だ。いい加減、外が恋しくなってきた。
I'm ready to fight in the elimination battle. We've killed the enemy's trump card. The rest is up to the master's magic circuits and the servant's strength. I look up to see Archer gazing at me kindly. It'd be a stretch to say he looks happy, but his eyes are mirthful as he gives a big sigh.
いや何気づいてはいないだろうが今のはいい顔だった確かな決意と穏やかな覚悟生と死と対峙した一人の人間の目だもう半人前とは言えないな
I hope you guys couldn't hear me chugging that water.
だからこそ提案しよう頃合いだマスター俺は次の戦いで全てを出し切る 切り札を温存するのはここまでだ。
Give it his all. In other words, he intends to use his ultimate attack as a servant, his noble phantasm. I had something stuck in my throat for a moment there. Sorry about that. His noble phantasm shouldn't be revealed before we fight our final enemy, though. But Archer himself proposed it. Now I will truly become his master.
使用のタイミングは任せる。奴らとの決戦時、俺は騎士ではなく剣に徹する。判断は全て君のものだ。宝具があろうと相手はこちらを上回る最強の敵。勝機は一瞬だぞ、マスター。
And then he discloses the name of his noble phantasm, as well as his true name. His noble phantasm sounds peculiar, and his true name mysterious, but I can't dwell on them at the moment. My legendary soul truly is a blade to defend me. Now that I know, we'll defeat those assassins. So, yeah, we've got unlimited blade works now. Yay! It's kind of funny that the game doesn't actually say his name, I don't think. They also they'll call him No Name instead of Nameless, but eh. Of course, those of us that have seen Unlimited Blade Works, the anime, or read the visual novel, we know who Nameless actually is. So, yay! Next episode's gonna be a fun one. And with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. After one more cough, of course. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next one.